Welcome, Battle Brothers. I'm the Epic Narrator. Today we have part 2 of our GW models too detailed now. I welcome your opinions in the comments below. Do you think that the models are too detailed? Part 1 we discussed dynamic posing. Link is above. Now let's talk about who's got the biggest dangly bits, and the answer to that is GW has the biggest dangly bits and the most voluminous of dangly bits. Something I've noticed, especially with the Space Marines of both loyalist and heretical types, is just excessive large dangly bits and random shite stuck here, there and everywhere, all over the model. I get these are meant to be zealous and fanatical superhumans, but bloody hell, brother, how many purity seals do you actually need? And it's obvious who's been hoarding all the toilet paper. It's Brother Zyle, and no wonder there's a shortage because he stuck it all over his armour. I mean, come on. The models have started to resemble gypsy charm bracelets, and the vehicles a Pakistani truck. So here are some knock-on effects that all of that excessive tat has. Some of these are not immediately apparent. Number 1, it's very annoying to convert. I hope you've all got those needle files to hand because you are going to be seeing a lot of use out of them. 2, they're annoying to pose, if you can even pose them. A lot of minis now just have one singular pose. Mono pose. There we go. More and more, they're becoming snap-fit models. Now, where's the fun in that? A 10-year-old can't even super glue their fingers together with a snap-fit model. And number 3, which one of these is the captain again? The heroes just mingle in with the rank and file. Everyone's a bloody hero these days. I mean, you hear people banging on about it all the time. Not everyone can be a winner, blah, 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 blah. We're bringing them up too soft. Well, in the 41st millennium, they're all brought up soft. You don't get 1 medal for taking part, you get 80, and you got to stick all of that bric-a-brac on your armour. Let's look at some models currently available at the GW Online store. We're going to have to go back to Ballet's Bane here. We discussed him in part 1. If you haven't seen part 1 already, I suggest you go and watch it. Anyways, just look how many tassels he has. And just how much extra shite he has hanging off him. In a way, you can forgive the Space Wolves, as they are uncultured heathens, of course. And I hear they do most of their shopping in Poundland. Kind of like your nan. They like to clutter their houses with it. And if you are just a walking house, then even better. I mean, look at Bjorn. In 2nd edition, he's got 4 bits of tat. Now, I think we can all agree he's become a bit of a hoarder. And what about this word bearer? Do you like candles, mate? Well, obviously you do, and that's why not only do you have 1,000,000 candles, but you get your dozy mate to carry them round for you as well. This chaos bloke here thinks it's 2001. Check out those wallet chains. If you're wondering where Fred Durst has been for the past few years, here he is, rolling, rolling, rolling with the dark gods, it seems. And how about this Tech Marine? He looks ridiculous enough from the front. Let's turn him round to the side. What's going on there? I mean, I know he's meant to be able to pick up vehicles and stuff, repair them, but I mean, how does he even get there? Somebody's going to have to drive him to the vehicle he's going to have to fix. He can't walk with all of that junk hanging off him. Something else they like to do is use the tat and the dangly bits to dynamically pose the model. This guy is suffering from the whole shebang. He's got the ballet pose, he's got excessive shite overload. Have you ever seen one of those living statues on the street? Well, that's what's going on here. I think this model deserves perhaps its own dedicated video. What do you think? Thank you to Alex the Despoiler, amazing name by the way, for bringing this to my attention. So to conclude, excessive dangly bits and random shite stuck all over the model just looks odd. Unless it's an orc, and in that case, just load that bastard up. Have at it. But there has been a creep of more and more tap added to these models. Most of it is unnecessary in my opinion and takes away the choice and the option from the modeler. I can forgive the tap being added to characters, but when it's infecting the rank and file, I think that is a problem. It's a shame because on paper the idea sounds great, but the reality is it's just cluttering up the models to the point where I just don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. Like I said in my previous review, just tone it down. You don't have to stop, just know your limits. Don't go overboard. And it must be really exciting for the sculptors. You know, they do a great job. I don't want to throw any shade on those guys. But perhaps think of some of these models as less as an individual art piece and think of it more as an army. Because that's really what these models are for, isn't it? For playing on the tabletop as well as putting up as a display piece. So that brings us to the end of part 2. You'll have to join me in part 3 where we discuss the effect that these extra details have on painting and overall fun. Did you agree with the opinions expressed here? Why not let the others know in the comments below? And while you do that, why not like the video and join the chapter by hitting the subscribe button. We discuss more 40k related content there. And until next time, may the Emperor protect you through Nurgle's blight.